Hello everyone, Ember here, and welcome back to a new video. And yep, as you can probably guess by the title, we have a new Budew card, and this will be the first one since the Diamond and Pearl era Stormfront from November 2008. So yeah, it's been a long time coming in the TCG. Funnily enough, at one point I was considering Budew as a Pokemon for my Forgotten Pokemon in the TCG video, which I might still do at this rate, but Budew, still glad to see you back. It's a very cute Pokemon. To be honest, when I first saw this reveal and I hadn't realized it was a baby Pokemon from this era, I honestly just thought this was like the pre-evolution to Lilligant or something, just because that card gets so few cards in the TCG anyway. But yeah, I'm glad that we're getting a new baby Pokemon, and it's honestly not that bad either. Ichi Pollen for no energy does 10 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. So quite brutal, and as someone has pointed out in this comment section, it could be broken as a one-off with Banette EX to guarantee the item lock turn one going second. So, I just thought that was worth bearing in mind, and just to stop rare candy decks in general. I've definitely played against a lot of Charizard and Dragapult decks that try and put more of an emphasis for sure on rare candy as opposed to the mid evolutions. I'd say maybe Dragapult not as much as Charizard, but Charizard for sure. So, you can poke a Charizard for 20 damage, I guess, and prevent item lock. Well, it'd be Charmander, but still. So I guess you do have to worry about the fact that you're weak to fire, only have 30 HP. If you sneeze on this thing, it's going to get knocked out. It's a similar situation with Joltik, and why Joltik's not really seen that much use outside of Galvantula. But still, a very, very annoying attack, and, seriously annoying for GLC as well, actually, now I think about it. That is definitely going to be a bit brutal, but just a very, very fun card, and I thought it was just worth mentioning, really, because it's cute and it's a very fun attack. So yeah, thought it was pretty cool. And we also have this new supporter card revealed called Black Belt's Practice, which says during this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do 40 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX before applying weakness and resistance. As far as I'm aware, this is one of the highest damage modifiers we've ever seen from a supporter, so that's really cool to see. Like we've had Kieran recently, but that was like what, plus 30 damage or you switch. So this one's a bit less versatile, but plus 40 is a huge modifier for things like Charizard and, especially decks like, well, I know Arceus won't be in rotation for much time after this gets released, but you will be able to do like 200 into 240 now to KO stuff like Raging Bolt if they don't have a capsule attached. So, just a very versatile card, and I could definitely see this being a one-of in a variety of decks. But in case you missed this artwork here, I guess, I suppose, what they've kind of done here is really cool, is in addition to featuring 9 different professors, the EX starter deck generations will also feature 9 different black belt cards. Each of them has the same effect, but with different artwork for each gen. So we have Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, which is probably my second favorite, Gen 6, Gen 7, which is very distinctive with that Alola theme, Gen 8, which is kind of whatever, and then Gen 9, which is definitely the Paldea look. So I would definitely say Gen 1, I know it's shameless pandering, but Gen 1's definitely my favorite in terms of art. Gen 5 is probably second favorite. It's just really cool. So yeah, it's honestly really fun. It's also just a nice thing for collectors as well because most binders come with 9 card slots per page, so it's just nice to be able to try and collect all 9 of them. Just makes for a fun small collection to have, and there's a variety of artwork to choose from. Plus, you're probably just not running more than one of anyway, so it's quite cheap to pick up. So yeah, thought that was also worth mentioning. But yeah, the main appeal today is definitely Budew. Glad to see my boy back. Hopefully, we get more baby Pokemon as well. But yeah, it's been Aaron Power. Let me know what you think about this short news video down below. And yeah, thank you for watching.